Hi, you guys. Welcome back for our daily practice questions. As always, I like to get into my introduction and disclaimer before getting started with our questions for today. So, for those of you who are familiar with me, hey, y'all. For those of you who are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Dr. Brittany Weinstock. I am a family nurse practitioner, and I am the founder and CEO of the Nursing Studio. I provide resources, tools, review courses, review videos, review books, one on one sessions, and more to assist nurses as well as nurse practitioners with success on their boards as well as in practice. I've been doing this since 2015, assisting nurses and nurse practitioners internationally with exam success. Now, my disclaimer and reminder that I always like to go over is that we know there's no absolutes in medicine. We treat on a patient by patient basis, and any other questions that you see here, I have designed and created based on the current guidelines being tested on the ANCC as well as AAMP exam. Now, any other videos where you may see that I am teaching on things that we currently do in practice, I will always say that so there's no confusion. So, with that being said, let's get into question number one for today. Question number one states a mother brings her 6-month-old daughter in for her checkup. She was 7 pounds at birth, and today she is 14 pounds, 2 ounces. Based on these findings, what is the best response by the nurse practitioner? Is it A, have the mother to bring her daughter back in 2 weeks to recheck her weight, as her weight should have tripled by 6 months? B, nothing the patient's weight is appropriate for her age? C, assess the baby's feeding pattern as she is overweight for her age? Or D, schedule a follow up in 1 week to recheck her weight? Take a moment and tell me what you got in the comments, you guys. All right, so I always recommend reading the stem of the question first, so it allows for you to ensure you're answering what is even being asked. So here the stem of the question states, based on these findings, what is the best response by the nurse practitioner? So let's see what we're responding to. Mother brings her 6-month-old daughter in for her checkup. She was 7 pounds at birth, and today she's 14 pounds, 2 ounces. So you're seeing how to respond to the weight gain, right? So pay attention to all of the details provided. This is a 6-month old. This is a 6-month well check. So at 6 months, the birth weight should double, right? I always say think of it in the fashion of it just increases. So 6 month, 12 month, 24 months is how I like to break it down. And if you have my review book, you know what I mean. So 6 months, I say the birth weight doubles. 12 months, the birth weight triples, and 24 months, the birth weight quadruples. Okay, so that's the way it should progress, at least somewhere in that pattern, right? So 7 pounds, and at 6 months, she's 14 pounds, 2 ounces. That is appropriate. So the best answer here is B. Nothing the patient's weight is appropriate for her age. Okay. All right. Question number two. The nurse practitioner and NP student are discussing visual acuity assessment with children. At what age should vision be assessed with a vision chart for children? Is it at age 6, at age 3, at age 10, or at age 1? Take a moment and tell me what you got in the comments, you guys. All right, stem of the question here states, at what age should vision be assessed with a vision chart for children? All right, so you need to and don't get confused with what they're asking you. When do we actually start assessing a child's vision with a chart, right? And here the best answer is B, at age 3. At early as age 3, you can start doing the visual acuity charts to assess a child's vision. The one with shapes, and if appropriate, they can do the Snellen chart. More typically, we move to the Snellen chart definitely at age 6. And at age 6, you should expect to start seeing a 20/20 vision at that age. That's when we are, that is the starting point. I say with children, think of that. The 6 is for everything, with teeth, with vision. That's where we start. That's where the foundation lies. Okay. All right. And question number 3. The nurse practitioner and NP student are discussing the appropriate age that children should be able to walk, stand alone. What is the appropriate response? Is it A, 6 months, B, 9 months, C, 12 months, or D, 18 months? Take a moment and tell me what you got. All right, so stem the question here. What is the appropriate response? So again, what are we responding to? The nurse practitioner and NP student are discussing appropriate age that children should be able to walk or stand alone, right? So also, this is one of those things I say when you're reviewing this, study it in a fashion, group it together, and follow the progression. But the best answer here is C at 12 months. At 12 months, around that age, they should be able to start walking and standing alone. That's where they'll have those two syllable words like mama, two finger grass, things like that. But the way I say to think of it, so that as you're studying it, I always say like newborn 1 month, the baby is laying down. They may smile and coo and try to lift their head, right? So you think of a newborn just lying flat. By 6 months, they can sit up on their own, right? So we went from flat as a newborn, 6 months, now we're able to sit up. They may have anxiety to strangers and babble at this time. Then at 9 months, the next step up, right? Now they're not only able to sit up, but they can pull themselves up to like a standing position. They're holding on to the coffee table and taking steps and walking like that with assistance. And then at 12 months, they're able to release from holding on to something and typically can stand on their own and walk on their own. So, newborn lying flat, 6 months sit up, 9 months pull themselves up and walk by holding on to something, 12-month walk and stand alone. Okay. All right, you guys, I hope you found this helpful. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with whomever you may think may find this beneficial as well. But make sure you meet me back here. And if you need any other resources that I offer, feel free to reach out to the Nursing Studio by giving us a call at 803-400-6864. You can also shoot a text message to this number or shoot us an email at thenursingstudio, the number one, at gmail.com. Things that I offer: my review book, you can get it in an ebook or you can get it in the paperback option, whichever is your method of studying that you find better. Ebook, of course, once purchased, you have access to it on any of your devices. It's a quick and easy study tool. It has interactive sections, it's broken down by systems, and it also has practice questions with rationales at the end. Um, the paperback, a lot of people like that just simply because with the interactive section, those fill in the blank areas, you're able to write those in the book. If that's your study style. If you are someone who likes to study on the go independently, listening to videos and things that you can play on your ride, a lot of people out here, they're like, hey, on my ride to clinicals, I play your videos and things of that nature. So I do have a self-paced review course for family and adult Gero designed for both exams, the ANCC as well as AAMP. And that is also linked in the bio of this channel. The 5-week group intensive, like I mentioned, is going to start. The next one will be in September. So that link will go out next week to enroll and register. So if that's something you've been waiting on for the next class, be on the lookout for that. And then lastly is the one-on-one sessions. I always say reach out if you're looking to enroll with one-on-one sessions because they are customized. So one option is you can book a session for weaknesses. We cover 1 to 2 per session booked. You can book an exam readiness assessment, or you can book a customized plan where you are provided a pretest to gauge where you currently are. And based off of the time that you're looking to allot to studying, we structure a study plan and work alongside with you during that time frame to take you to a successful exam. Okay. So if you're looking to do any of those things, feel free to reach out to the Nursing Studio. But as always, make sure y'all meet me back here. Happy studying. Bye, y'all.